finished up the study pillar. During the course of the year, we divide the year into broad over topics that we call pillars, and the kids study the same general topic in their classes that we have here in the congregational worship service. We just finished up the Jewish and Christian Heritage study pillar. We do that around the holidays. Well, it comes in a natural sequence from our Unitarian Universalist identity, and then Jewish and Christian heritage, and then world religions, because in the development of Unitarian Universalism, as we've gone along, our umbrella has gotten broader. After world religions, we go into peace and social justice and the interdependent web, because we began to see that the web was part of the justice network after we realized that all people were a part of that as well. And then we go into personal spiritual growth and development, because we understand that all of those things are contingent on our own personal spiritual paths. Anyway, we just finished Jewish Christian Heritage, but because this is the holiday season, it's kind of hard not to focus on some of that. Anyway, I invite you to let the bustle fall behind you and relax into your seat for a minute and take a couple of deep breaths. As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, love without end. So be it. Holy mystery, our true joy, with your irresistible wonder draw us ever nearer. Make each of us a place for peace. That is to say, both may we abide in peaceful states, in peaceful locations, but also may each of our very beings serve as a place where peace radiates. May this flame of tradition, community, truth-seeking, and courage and change warm us inside and out as we lift our open hearts to the possibilities of love and peace that lie all around us in the moment and always. How many of y'all know the unison affirmation? Well, if you don't, you have some help. Rise and body the spirit, if you will, and say it with us as you come.
Love is the doctrine of this church.
The quest for truth is sacrament, and service is prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to serve human need, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the sacred. Thus do we covenant with each other. Our opening song is going to be one that Susan plays, There. He's mad, he's warm, he's slow, and he's gone. He's clueless and she's well, she's cool, she's cool. Oh, wake, break the trees. He's mad, he's warm, he's cool. He's clueless and he's she's well, she's good, she's glad. Your Jesus is good and wake up, it's yes, wake he's mad, he's mad, he's old, he's still I'm just doing very simple things this week. A few readings. This one is, all of them are very short. And I'm going to pause after each one just to let it settle in. This one is from an unknown source. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart. Listen. Yes.
It's like a
I don't know if they need one. like a river. I've got you, slide forever. I've got you, slide forever. In my soul, I've got you, slide forever. I've got you, I've got you, slide forever. In my soul. Do you? I've got like an ocean. I've got like an ocean. I've got like an ocean in my soul. I've got like an ocean. I've got like an ocean. I've got like an ocean in my I've got things like a mountain. I've got things like a mountain. I've got things like a mountain in my soul. I've got things like a mountain. I've got things like a mountain. I've got things like a mountain in my soul. I've got like a river. I've got like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got I've got like a river in my soul. This one comes from Mother Joyce. We know that there were times in her life she did not have peace, right? The stories have come over time. But she said the fruit of silence is prayer. The fruit of prayer is faith. The fruit of faith is love. The fruit of love is service. And the fruit of service is peace. How does that struggle? It's to hear your heart uttering things towards someone far greater. And have come back in faith and the goodness of that. And from that, to believe that perhaps the overarching underlying essence, the glue of the universe is love and compassion. And have that move you to want to serve others. And in that service, Know the peace of a life with purpose and faith in me. I know you serve. I know all of you serve. I just wonder if it's rooted in silence, someplace that you say for yourself in your spirit to refuel you for that service. And if somehow that inspires in you a sense of hope that something greater than yourself. I'd like you, if you will, you can close your eyes if you'd like. This is going to be a bit of a meditative. Let your attention move towards the heart. And imagine that your heart is a body of a pool of water. It's a perfect temperature. Now, if there is anything that has you unsettled today, imagine it as a rock, a stone, boulder, a pebble, whatever feels like the size of whatever it is that's irritating. However jagged or smooth. And then know that you have the power to lift that and toss it towards the pool. And as it moves towards the pool, notice that it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. As you watch it fall, it's smaller and smaller and smaller. And you realize that the pool is far broader than ever. It's a vast body of water. The rock falls into the water, makes whatever ripples it does. And the ripples move on, becoming smaller, smaller, smaller. If there are other things that are irritating you or causing you pain, you can do the same thing. Everything we can release makes our ability to live peace all the more effective. I invite you now, if you would like, to come light a candle for any concerns or celebrations that you make as we listen to some music. For lands that are in, you light a candle of love, hope, compassion, and strength. That whatever efforts we might contribute to the more peaceful world. We light a candle for anything that remains unmarked. Because joy shared, multiplied, burdens shared. Taking a Susan for your impromptu. Technology. Every time we make a change in our staff or connections, we have to start looking. We did not worry about things too much today. We knew we would not have sound engineers in balcony. We would not have additional camera people. So I thank you for your calm abiding. This is a string of one sentence quotes from people. I kind of arranged them in an order I thought made sense. I'll say who they are at the end of each. Nobody can bring you peace but yourself. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your own peace. If you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you are at peace, you're living in the present. Balance it. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, by building new structures. John F. Kennedy. It isn't enough to talk about peace. One must believe it. And it isn't enough to believe it. One must work. Eleanor Roosevelt. Do you believe in peace? You think it's possible to be at peace? When things change inside you, things change around you. That's unknown. Would you join me And singing there is more life somewhere. If I do them in my key, they're never good for you, but there's more life somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. How's that key for you? Because it's too high, too
high.
wet, slow.
A's good.
There is more love somewhere. There is more peace somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more somewhere. This year's been one that has asked us to strive mightily to believe in peace. There have been times that everything we have known has felt at the brink of crumbling. And we are here. The foundations have gone. Hopefully, that's assured us that we can maintain peace in our hearts and continue to work for a world where peace is the fruit of love. You know, love is such an overused word. But peace is the fruit of love, a love that is also just. But to grow in love requires work, hard work. And it can bring pain because it implies loss. Loss of the certitudes, comforts, and hopes that shelter and define us. That's from Jarrell. The only way I know anything about that person is from Krista Tippett. He does shows on public radio. An amazing individual. There is no path to peace, but peace itself is it. There is no path toward love except practicing love. Until we learn to love others as ourselves, which means we have to learn to love ourselves. It's difficult to blame broken people who desperately try to affirm themselves when no one else will. We holler in our pain one way or another until we find a way to still it. This is Christmas morning. For me, this is a placeholder for the idea of humankind being capable of imagining universal love. At some point in the evolution of humankind, that capacity came into being. And one individual had to be the first to evolve to the rest of their understanding. I have no problem with the stories holding that place. I hope we can find the stories that feed us. The spiritual exercises that develop us and help us grow. And that in this coming year, we will find more joy, more confidence, more kindness, and enough time to do what's ours to do. Ending the service here. I hope you have a beautiful day with kindness, abundance around you. Stay warm. Maybe lights run up for 1 minute. And we'll see you really soon. Thank you so much for coming this morning. Years ago This is just a bookend. We started our Christmas Eve service with 12 days of Christmas. And we are ending our Christmas celebration with 11 cats of Christmas. Thank you. So the first cat is Nicodemus.
Right. Did you see the picture? Merry Christmas, y'all. Thanks for your patience.